Hello, 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 and welcome. Tonight, goodness, is an incredible portal. The energies of the spring equinox are here, and it's really a time of opening back up to this amazing month ahead where we have four huge energetic events that are happening. And I'm just going to briefly list what we've just stepped into here so that we can help to integrate what's happening from a cosmological level, an astrological level, an earthly level, and an individual level into your body tonight. We're going to do a group healing session where you'll all receive an individual experience to help you come back into balance, because this is a big time. And I'm sure that many of you are feeling the bigness of this time energetically. So let me just make sure that I got everybody. Okay, I think I did. Yeah. So if you've not joined me before, this is how this kind of a session works. After I talk for just a couple of minutes, I just wanted to kind of orient you and introduce the times that we're in. We're gonna go into our bodies, and you can keep your camera on if you want to. And the group healing session is a time where every single person that you see in this container is just coming in together. I'm going to help to synchronize us all into one. So we're all going to support one another in the healing experience that we'll step into. And I will guide us. And so really the only thing that you need to do is get really comfortable. You can keep your eyes open if you want to see what I'm doing. You can close your eyes, which I personally find to be a little bit more nourishing and restorative. And that way I'm just in my body. And listen to my words. I'll guide you into each part of the body that we'll be moving energy through in a sequential order. So we'll all start together in the middle of the body and start to synchronize with Earth, and then move back up and through from the bottom through every single energy center. And you'll likely feel a lot of this. So some of you may feel twitching sensations or tingling sensations. Some of you may fall asleep for part of the experience, and then you'll kind of come back to. Some of you will be with me the whole time. Some of you may feel some emotions that just well up in you for a reason that you're not really aware of. So what you're experiencing, or what you're likely to experience, is the sensation of energy moving through your body. And when we come together in this kind of a group setting, this is an amplified healing container. And what that means is that we're all amplifying the healing experience that's available. And we're also in a very big energetic healing time, which is this spring equinox portal. So there's just a lot that is likely to come through you, which is all to support you. It's all to serve your body and coming back into a place of balance, and also a place where it can release and move back through some of the stagnant energy that you've just been walking around with, whether you've been aware of it or not. And many of you have been aware of it. So this is also not just an experience that can serve you tonight, but I'll send each one of you a recording of this healing session, which is a really nice way for you to use this as a guide or a daily we can call it a self-healing practice. This is something that I personally started doing in 2020. I was guided by my guides to transform my osteopathic treatment skills into a self-treatment experience, using my hands magnetically to help to move energy back through my body. And so that's kind of what we're going to be doing tonight. What I personally found was that when I started doing some form of a self-healing practice on a daily basis, which I did for a long time, I do it most days now. I wouldn't say I'm as religious to doing it as a daily practice now. But in the beginning, I found that really committing myself to spending this particular very protected period of time in my body, it was so healing and so supportive. And I actually witnessed parts of me coming back into a flow state that I was really having a hard time healing in the past before doing my own practices. So tonight you'll have a healing experience that you can come back to again and again and again. And here's why that might be important going forward. Okay, so let's get into the energies and what's going on right now on the planet. So if you're here likely you're feeling a lot because you might identify with being an energetic sensitive or an empath. You might just be really awake to, the energetic unfolding that's happening on the planet right now. We are in a very big, massive time. And this particular calendar year, 2024, is an amplification of energy unlike anything we have ever experienced. And we're moving all these energies back through this very, very compressed energetic form that we call our human body. Okay, so our body's made of energy, it's made of biophotonic light, but the body made of obviously bones and muscles and tendons and ligaments and organs and blood vessels and all of those beautiful things are biophotonic particles that are compressed all the way down so that they appear to be solid, but they're not, okay? We're made of light. So as the energy on the planet is shifting and accelerating and pulsing, and we're getting all of these surges, solar flares and eclipses and equinoxes and moons, and it's just huge. We're having conjunctions, and there's these 4 events that are coming. So tonight is the first one, tonight being the peak of the spring equinox energies. We have a partial lunar eclipse that's happening in 5 days. So on the 25th of this month, it's a partial lunar eclipse in Libra, in the sign of Libra. And then I guess that's 2 weeks later, we're going to have one of the largest eclipses that we've had in the past 7 years, if not longer. And that's a complete solar eclipse happening on April 8th. And then on the heels of that, we have a massive astrological conjunction between the planets Jupiter and Uranus. And what this all means, if you're not someone who has any understanding of astrology, is that these are heightened astrological times that are supporting the body in taking in more energy, okay? And the more energy that we're taking in is an upgraded form. It's going to allow us to remember who we actually authentically are. So the energies over the next month is set up to be a major transformational shift in your ability to connect back in with your authentic self, that person that you came in as, the one that is just joyful and playful and lighthearted and in flow state and excited and creative. That is who you actually are. And if you're not feeling that way in your life right now, you're in very good company. Okay, because we're being taken for a ride right now. Okay, there's a lot coming through us. And whatever has gotten kind of stuck and gummed up in your circuits is coming through. Okay, we're getting that much more support right now, which might mean, we were just talking in our online community, and one of our group members was saying she felt a little bit schizophrenic right now. Okay, because it's like, I don't know about you guys, but 1 minute there's one emotion coming through, and the next minute there's another emotion coming through, and 1 minute you feel really great, and the next minute you can hardly get out of bed, and then you're crying, and then you're, I mean, it is just fast and really, really, another person, a good friend who's here, used the word wobbly when we were texting earlier today, and I said, yes, that's exactly it. It feels wobbly. This energy just feels wobbly. Okay, so you're not alone. And so it's just such a gift to know that this is the experience of feeling all of this through this human body that has an intellectual brain that is trying to make sense of the energy that's coming through it, but the brain is actually not designed to make any sense of it. And so if you're having a really hard time right now, you're not alone. And the way that I can support you tonight is to give you this opportunity to rest and digest and come down. And equinox is the one of 2 days of the year where we are in balance. There's an equal number of minutes of daylight and moonlight, okay, of divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And so we have more support right now because of this particular portal that we are in to come back into balance, to come back into ease, to allow your body to move through whatever it is that's been congesting you, that's been creating imbalance. So if there's parts of you that just feel strenuous, that feel like you've been in struggle, just go inside of yourself right now as we get kind of connected to our energetic centers. And just tune into that part of you. That part of you that feels like things have just been so hard lately. That little part of you that doesn't understand why life feels like such a wobbly, schizophrenic, exhausting experience right now. And give love to that part of you. Show up for yourself and begin to connect into your own humanity, your own heart, your own love, because there is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your body, even if your body has a lot of sensation right now, a lot of pain, physically or emotionally. There's nothing wrong with your life. You're in a time of great change where parts of your life may no longer feel aligned. Things are changing really fast. You may feel like you've come out of balance in some aspects of your life. Maybe it's a relationship that you're in or just a habit that you have. Okay? Whatever feels out of alignment, give love to that. Let's connect it back into your heart right now. And as you do, really just be with that part of you that is talking really loud right now, that is showing itself to you because we're in a time of change. And it's when we love those parts of ourselves that feel kind of weighted down and heavy, that the change is able to manifest into a flow state. And so now with this healing session that we will be heading into right now over the next 30 or so minutes, I want you to really hold that little version of you, the one that's just been feeling pretty tender, maybe scared, maybe frustrated, maybe angry, maybe lonely, maybe sad. And take that part of you with you, because that is the version of you that you get to go back to. That childlike version of you is the one that's just so authentically loving, that's so authentically joyful, that's in flow state. And so what we'll be doing over this next 30 minutes is we're just going to be helping your body come back to balance. Come back to that flow state so that you can have an experience of what it feels like to truly be light. And so now, if you want to, I want you to just close your eyes and we're going to take in the energies of this group, the energies of this day, the energies of this season, this gateway into the month ahead, and all of the energetic surges that are coming that we're already starting to experience. And we're going to bring them into the body and open you up so that you can receive all of the support that's coming with these surges, because that is the intention. We are being supported. We are being elevated. We are being upgraded. We are being expanded. So now I want you to go right into the middle of your chest and begin to find a space right between your lungs, right behind your sternum, where the fourth energy center of your body is found, your heart center, and begin to inhale, to breathe right in to that space right between your lungs and start to feel your own breath beginning to deliver the energy of your breath into the middle of your chest. Just get a sensation, get a feeling of that as you breathe in. Begin to feel not just the air coming in, but the energy. We breathe plasma into our bodies when we focus our attention on the place where we're breathing. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So wherever you rest your attention and wherever you deliver the breath, you are literally delivering more energy, and you are beginning to pulsate that energy to bring that energy into flow state wherever you rest your attention. And now that you're in your heart, I want you to just stay there. But in addition to being in your heart center, now connect into your central energetic channel, which runs vertically just in front of your spine, runs through the top of your head, and connects into an energy center about 2 feet above your head called the Sun Star. And it runs all the way down through the bottom of your pelvis and down into another energy center roughly 2 feet under your body that we'll call the Earth Star. And so in the middle, you have your heart, connecting by the central channel. We have the sun bringing its energies straight down through your head, all the way down and running to the base of your spine, dropping down to the earth, 2 feet under your body. We have the earth energies that are now moving up in an energetic channel that brings the energies in the opposite direction. So we have energy flowing in 2 directions, down through the body from the sun star, up through the body from the earth star. And these channels are actually in a helix that spiral their energies straight down through your body and straight up through your body. The energies that flow down carry positively charged energies, and the energies that spiral up carry negatively charged energies, earth and sun, light and dark, positive, negative, feminine, masculine. And so wherever there's an intersection between these spirals within the middle of your body, there's an energy center, and there are 6 of them that we're going to be working with today in the body. And each one of these energy centers carries with it the earth energies and the sun energies, the negative and the positive, the divine, feminine and masculine. And as we come back into the body and we balance these energies within the body comes back into balance because we are fed from these centers. Every nerve in your body feeds directly from an energy center. Every cell in your body feeds from the nerves that come from the energy centers. So when we find balance within the energy center, the central channel, the earth and the sun, we bring every cell of the body back into balance, equilibrium and homeostasis. And so now let's go in and we'll start our healing. Begin to breathe in to your heart from the sun star. Imagine that channel that connects your heart to the sun. And as you inhale, you are literally bringing the biophotonic light from the sun into the middle of your heart, opening up your chest and your lungs and your heart and your ribs to this warmth, to this sunlight. And when you exhale, allow that energy to disperse within the ribs, lungs, heart, rib cage. Just keep breathing in this way, breathing into your heart from the sun, and just notice what you feel. And now take inventory of your body before we go down. And just start to scan from top down. Now that we have some flow going from the sun star to the heart, see if you can get even more relaxed in your body before we go into the real healing portion of this session. Scan through your face, your scalp, your ears, your jaw, your neck. Breathe into each part of you. And when you exhale, let that tension go. See if you can get even more relaxed, softening the muscles of that part of your body region. Breathe into your shoulders, your chest, your upper back, your arms. Just notice what it feels like there. Can you drop your shoulders anymore with that out breath? You relax the muscles of your neck, chest, and upper back and arms. And just release any tension in your hands if you've been gripping without knowing it. Breathing down into the middle of your torso, your abdomen, your middle back, your lower back, your lower belly. What does it feel like in your belly as you breathe there? Bring the energy there. Soften your belly and let yourself really let it out. We oftentimes hold our bellies in. We don't even realize it. Just let it go. Beautiful. Scanning through your hips, pelvis, your thighs. Breathing in to notice any tension. See if you can use the exhalation to relax even more. Relax your hips. Really sink down if you're sitting up into the seat that you're on. If you're lying down, just sink even deeper into the mattress or the floor, whatever surface you're on. Moving down to your legs, your ankles and your feet. And just let your body be nice and quiet, relaxed, still. Beautiful. And now I want you to take your attention down into the base of your pelvis, all the way down to the very first energy center in that chain of 6 that you have running through your body in ascending order. The first center is found all the way down at the floor of your pelvic diaphragm. And it sits just above your perineum, between the perineum and the tip of your coccyx bone. If you know where that is, rest your attention there. And if you don't, just imagine going all the way down to the lowest part of your pelvis and bring your attention there. And now I want you to breathe in and start to open it. Breathe into it, connect it to the sun. Draw the energy from the sun all the way down through your head and let it cascade down through the central channel, charging it up as the energy begins to flow and cascade down into the first energy center to fill the pelvic bowl with this sunlight. Exhale out to your hips, softening your hips and all the muscles there, bones and the ligaments and the tendons. And simultaneously, as you breathe into that first energy center from the sun, breathe in. Use the exhalation to soften the pelvic diaphragm, the pelvic floor, and soften the hips. And now bring the energy even further down into the legs. So we're just starting to move down in the pelvis, down into the legs, with the energy that we're breathing in through the body from the sun. And now, as you breathe from the sun into that first center, begin to exhale and see this energy starting to move down through your legs even further, and also down through your perineum, moving in 3 tributaries, 3 columns of flow, legs, and then all the way down through your central channel to the Earth Star, all meeting at the Earth Star. So you're opening up your legs, opening up your feet, and also opening up the pelvis to the flow of energy from the sun. And now every part of you is just open to the sunlight, to the cosmos, to the planets. But where we really do our best healing work is when we reconnect to the earth. So find your Earth Star now. This is your Divine Mother. We've come here onto this planet to have an earthly experience where we get to be in continual and unconditional relationship to our earth. This earth energy is what we're made of. It is the clay that we've come from. When the sunlight creates that divine spark that molds it. But the clay is really the substance. And so as we connect back into the earth, we open ourselves to give back to her what she has given to us to hold on to for a time, in order to receive back into our bodies newer parts that will become enhanced versions of our bodies. We're all continually birthing new parts of us and dying off different parts of us that no longer serve us. So this is the cycle of regeneration, of flow, that we are all continually connecting in with throughout our whole lifetime. And the more connected we are to flow, the more amplified our healing capacity, the more enhanced our voltage, and the more we are able to regenerate new tissues, new cells, and connect back into the abundance within that we are. That feeling of flow, that feeling of love, that feeling of connection. And so as you breathe now from the earth, bring that energy into your pelvis and open up and start to fill in from the bottom. Fill in from the earth and feel your pelvis opening, widening as this energy and this amplified healing container supports you in being able to recharge. This is your recharging station, this first center. When you're reconnected through your first energy center, it's like you're charging your batteries, restoring your health, amplifying your voltage, your life force. And now I want you to take your attention to the space that surrounds your body, just around your hips. Start to move your attention to the field of energy that I'm going to call your human biofield. That's a magnetic field of vital life force energy that you are connected with, that is a part of you. It's made of subtle energies, unlike the compressed energies of your body, but it's very much a part of your body. And so as you begin to scan this space, we'll stay close to the body for tonight. We're going to go just about a foot away, maybe 10 inches away from your physical body. Begin to inhale. Take your attention and breathe in from the field and start to gather the energy into your pelvis. Within your human biofield are energies that have been in storage, waiting for this moment to come back into your circulation, back into the body. And as you bring them in with your breath, your attention, and your intention, your body receives more energy to heal with. And so just breathe in, moving from right hip perhaps to the front part of your pelvis, just outside the body, and in to the left hip. Just scan around you and see, is there any part of you that's drawing you in? And you may become more aware of sensations as we do this work together. So go right into the sensations. If your right hip is starting to twitch or tingle, go there and then move your attention to the field just outside of that right hip area and breathe the energy right into the middle of that part of you that has the sensation all the way through. And you might even start to really get a sense of it. And then go into the middle of your body with it, all the way to the energy center. When you're ready to exhale, let that energy move where it wants to go. So what we're doing right now is we're combing the field back to the body, and we're allowing the body to integrate this energy back to where it wants to go. Some of it will go back into your body so that it can heal something that has been having a hard time healing. And some of it will go back to the earth for repurposing and recycling, feeding the earth in the process, very much like our relationship with the trees who feed us oxygen in exchange for our carbon dioxide. And now from the field, breathe in, and I want you to draw the energy all back into that root center, gather it into the midline to open up the back side of that energy center, which is all about receiving. And this energy center governs safety. During these times where energies feel very amplified, we can all start to feel a little bit unsteady, a little unsure, a little out of control, a little unsafe. So allow this energy that governs receiving enhanced feelings of safety to really seep into your cells right now. Right now, in this moment, you are safe, you are held, you are loved, you are being healed. In this moment, the energies of this group and of this earth are offering you incredible healing support. And so just receive it. Feel that surge, that flow back inside of you. And as that energy center opens now, we can move up to the next center. And so now find the second center, which lives roughly 2 inches behind and below your belly button, deep within the lower pelvic region, lower abdominal region. And now with that first center now flowing and open, we can get the flow up to the second center. When one center opens, the energy center just above it begins to take in more, has access to more flow as well. And so now here we are in your second center, breathing in from the earth. Start to feel the arrival of your attention, your breath, and now the energy from the earth up into that second center. And as you feel that energy arriving, just notice, what does it feel like in your own body? Where is there sensation? Where is there stagnation? Where is there numbness and disconnection? This Second center oftentimes holds a lot in storage, particularly on the right side. So as you move now from your body to the field that's just around it, again, we'll go just about a foot away from your body. Let's move just to the right side for a moment and breathe in, inhaling the energy through that right lower abdominal quadrant where your small intestines, your reproductive organs, some of them, part of your large intestine, lots of blood flow, lots of nerves, lots of lymphatics, a lot going on in here. Breathe in all that energy through these parts of your physical body, and then all the way into the second center, the energetic body. When we integrate the energy from the field into the actual tissues and organs of the body with more specificity, using our intention, the energy really does go there. So if any one of you are having any digestive issues that you know of, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, nausea, Crohn's disease, autoimmunity, SIBO, leaky gut syndrome, celiac sensitivities, any food allergens, any dysregulation that you know of, this is a time when you can really get specific to deliver the healing biophotons from your biofield back into that part of your body. So go inside your body and really breathe in from the field. Now moving to the left lower quadrant, breathe that energy back in all the way through your anatomic body into the energy center. Integrate it with the breath, with your intention, your attention. And once you get to the midline, let go of it. Exhale it. Discharge it. Trust that these energies will go exactly where they are meant to go. Your body knows what to do with them. And now feel the expansion. There's a nice opening through the second center. Beautiful, everybody. Okay, breathing up from the earth, I want you to bring that energy into the second center and into the back side of it. Every energy center has that back side that's all about receptivity. And the second center is about receiving abundance, abundant flow, abundant health, abundant wealth, abundant pleasure, abundant feelings of self-worth. We all deserve to know our worth. So breathe that energy in to really support you in stepping back into that version of yourself that is worthy of this abundance. We all are worthy of abundance. And now move your attention to the third center and breathe the energy of the earth up in to feel it coming into the middle of that third energy center and opening it up. This is your power center. Center of sovereignty, empowerment, agency. This center is the powerhouse of the body because it supports the upper 2/3 of your entire digestive system. Not just food, but energy. When we can digest the energy through the body down into usable form, the body becomes empowered in new ways. So there's a lot of energy that gets stored within this part of your body, within the biofield, within the organs. So let's move it through to support you in digesting it, feeding your body the energy that it needs to feel confident, trusting, empowered, feel ready to leap into this beautiful new season ahead, to step back into the expanded you that's being birthed in this moment. Whatever limitations, doubts, worries, fears you have, as you step back into empowered thoughts, empowered actions, empowered words, allow that empowered version of yourself to soothe those parts of you that are still in limitation, lack, or worry. The more you feel empowered, the more you will see those little versions of yourself that are simply holding you back and are no longer needed. And so now moving from the field to the body, breathe in and start to comb the energy back in through the left side stomach and spleen just behind it. And then just below it, there's the adrenal and your left kidney. And as you breathe from the field and in through those abdominal organs that I just named, if any one of you are having any symptoms, any sensations, any known conditions there, go more specifically within your own body as you breathe in. And bring that energy in through the body to the midline, and then exhale to clear it, knowing that your body will take it in, digest it, transmute it, and release what's no longer needing, empowering your body in the process of digesting these energies. And now moving to the right side where your liver, your gallbladder if you have one, your right adrenal, and your kidney are found. Breathe in from that field just outside of your body, a biofield, a library of biophotonic wealth, and move that energy in with your in-breath. Inhale through the liver, inhale it through your gallbladder. Even if you don't have a gallbladder, there's still oftentimes the energetic blueprint of your gallbladder. So oftentimes people can have their gallbladders removed and still have symptoms, and that's why. So you can do a lot of work energetically to support your body with whether it has a gallbladder or not, by bringing the breath through this part of you. And now I'm really seeing the right adrenal gland lighting up right now. So let's together as a group go there, breathe in. The adrenal is a walnut-sized and shaped gland that sits just like a hat on top of your kidney, just behind and below your rib cage. Breathe in from the field and draw the energy in through the right adrenal, then there's the kidney, and move it all the way into the midline to support you in lowering stress, allowing you to rest, allowing you to come down from the stressful times that you've likely been experiencing. We all have been feeling more stress in our lives lately, but it's so important, it's essential that we have times to come back down like this. So just let yourself come down. And now from the earth, as you breathe into the third center, opening up the back side of your third energy center that governs receiving support. Support from the earth, support from the higher version of you, the one who knows the truth, the one that you can trust no matter what, the one who's always there. And if you have guides or angels that are also with you in every moment as you breathe into this backside of your third center, it really allows you to anchor into a deeper trust of the support that you are receiving in every moment. We are not alone here. We are guided, we are held, we are loved, we are supported in every moment of our lives. We just forget. So use this as a reminder to wake yourself back up to receive greater support. Whenever you tune into your body in this way, you can ask for that support to come in. And if you can feel that transmission now, because I can, the third center is just so expansive right now. Remember this moment during this incredibly powerful healing experience that we all get to be in together. Remember how supported you feel here and call it back in. Step back into it. And now as you come from the earth, as you breathe in through those lower three centers, find your heart. Breathe into your heart. From the earth, connecting your heart with the heart of the earth, with the love of the earth. You are anchored into your body now. There's a direct flow now between the earth's love and your heart center. Just like mama and baby lying chest to chest, heart to heart. See yourself now being heart to heart with the earth, this divine, ever-loving, healing, nurturing mama that has always been here with you in every moment, even when life has been so hard and you've just forgotten. You are loved. and held and cradled in this love. Breathe it in to feel it. Feel the love now spreading across your chest, shoulders. And as you bring your attention to the field that's just around you, breathe in through your shoulders into the middle of your chest. Breathe in through the front part of your chest, from the field and into your heart center. Breathe in through the upper back and into the back side of your heart center, where we often hold so many of our heart shields from moments of our lives where we've been hurt or heartbroken. And all of us have been heartbroken so many times. It's part of being human. And so as you breathe in from the field now, start to fill back in with this new love, this love that is flowing, reconnecting, supporting you in healing this old heartbreak, the old wounds of moments in your life where you felt disconnected from love through an experience, breaking off of a relationship, or just little moments in your life where you just weren't loved the way you deserved to be loved, and your heart broke just a little bit. As you breathe in now, use intention to bring the energy back through to help support healing of those parts of you, to bring you back into a place where you remember that the love here is limitless, that you are here to remember about this love that you are. Sometimes we just get a little bit lost. And so now, as you remember that you are here as this loving being made entirely of the energy of love, breathe that into your heart and expand it in through your chest and your shoulders. And now as you connect in from the earth, breathe up to the backside of your heart, which is about receiving greater love. That limitless love that flows from the earth, that you can never be disconnected from. The love that flows through the vertical channel is limitless and unconditional. And all that it takes is for us to remember to open up that channel and reconnect to it. And now moving to the neck and the energy center that lives right in the middle, the fifth center, the throat center. Breathe in and start to feel your fifth center now activating with the energy from the earth, beginning to open your throat. And as you open your throat, all this love and all this energy that we've just been cultivating in the body can now begin to open up to the brain, the place which is our last stop in this energetic healing experience, the brain that has worked so hard to make sense of the world, has worked so hard to try to keep us safe through logic and reason and intellect. But it's never been the job of the brain to run our lives. So let's soothe our brains, our overworking, over analytic brains with love. Breathe all the energy up through these energy centers and the channels that connect them, and start to open the brain to this love, disarming the brain. We can use our logic, we can use our intellect, we can use our reasoning, as long as we first tune in to our intuitive knowing. What are we feeling, as opposed to what are we thinking? And when we can live our lives this way, we can make sense of the world through our logic. But we can be guided by our hearts, our knowing, that will then inform the higher level knowing, this interconnectedness that comes in through the expansion of the brain. And so now as you breathe into the sixth center in the pineal gland that it governs, begin to bring the energies there, activating our inner senses, our inner knowing that pairs with intuition. And as you breathe in from the field around your brain, clear the thoughts that are keeping you in confusion, that are keeping you in thinking, that are keeping you in doubt and in worry. and in rumination and in procrastination. Just come back here. As you clear the field around the head, you clear your thoughts, opening up your brain to the clear knowing that it's designed to really experience. Imagine a world, a day without your thoughts congesting your circuits. You just wake up. You see through this clear lens the consciousness in all of us walking around on the planet. You feel your feelings as they come in. You stay in the present moment, going through your day without getting lost in thought. You gain appreciation for each and every moment of every day. And you know without any uncertainty your next movement, because you're just in such present moment flow state. That is the awakened brain. And so we all get to move toward that. That's what we're doing here as we move into the shift in consciousness that we're all in the midst of. We get to become more present, more centered, more focused, more clear, more connected, more balanced, more whole. By doing our work, we get closer. And so now as you move to the top of your head and you breathe into the seventh energy center found there, open it up like a crown, expanding to the sun. And with your body now opened, aligned, and flowing, breathe from the sun and draw that light, that energy in through your central channel from your head, moving it all the way down through your body to clear out any remaining stagnation. Give it back to the earth with intention, with gratitude, with connection and love. And feel yourself releasing any remaining energy that is no longer serving you, that you've been holding on to for a time, but it's ready to flow again. Just let it go. And as you come back into your heart and breathe from the earth back up in through your body, grounding yourself back into your own space again, into your own body as we come to a close here. Take this moment to give thanks to your soul family, those who have come here tonight to support you, and to also receive their own healing experience. This is a community of love that we've built. Just in this moment, we will always be connected in this way. So give thanks to those that have come tonight, and mostly to yourself for arriving, for giving yourself the gift of this healing that you can come back to anytime. Breathe into your heart to seal this experience, to come back into your physical dwellings, your physical body. Take one deep breath just to arrive where you are as you begin to transition back into your nights or days. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. Oh, it was a beautiful session. And if you enjoyed this one, I'm offering another public healing session on April 4th. That'll be a Thursday evening starting, I believe, at 6:30. And I'll send a link to sign up for that if you'd like in the email. So you'll all receive a follow-up email with the recording of tonight's session. So you are so loved, everyone. Keep going. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's a big time. And we do it together. So much love to you all. I'll see you all hopefully again. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.